Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Psychosin Psychoanalysis right here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album that actually gets released tomorrow, but I got it actually through Amazon, through the mail today. Big thank you to my sister because she bought it for me for my birthday. But the new album by Royal Blood called How Did We Get So Dark? And put it as a Psychosin Psychoanalysis as opposed to an incoming because, well, it's got to be released by the time you probably get round to watching this video. Well, it's released tomorrow. But is this as good as their first album, just called Royal Blood? Is it worth your time? Well, let's give this a listen. How Did We Get So Dark is the second album from British rock band Royal Blood. Now, for those of you who are wondering why am I reviewing a Royal Blood album, well, as I've just said there, I consider them to be a rock band. Now, for those of you who maybe have never sort of come across the band, they're a two-piece that consists of drums and bass and some keyboards as well. Yep, it's just the two guys doing it. And they released an album a couple of years ago, just called Royal Blood, which had a massive hit on it called Little Monster, which is absolutely superb. And the entire album was really good. So the real question is, does their follow-up, How Did We Get So Dark, is it at least as good as that first album, or maybe even better? Well, I've just finished listening to it literally about 10 seconds ago. First of all, quite a short album. It's literally just over half hour long. It's 10 tracks long. And, yeah, to be honest with you, it's a pretty bloody good album. Pretty good follow-up indeed. Starts off really well with the title track, How Did We Get So Dark? Then you've got the excellent first single from the album, Lights Out, which you may have already heard. And then, yeah, it just continues in the fashion. It is mainly but focuses on the drums and bass more than anything else. There's a few keyboards on a couple of tracks, like the last two tracks, Holding Your Heart and Sleep, but they don't raise their head that much. It is generally the heavy bass sound and the drums, sorry, not guitar. And you may be thinking, well, doesn't it get boring just being the drums and bass? Honestly, no, this band know how to vary it up and how to really sort of make good songs and good tunes out of it. Obviously, being the bass, it's got a fantastic groove to most of the songs as well, and quite a lot of these songs you can find yourself humming along to as well. My favourites on here, actually, the first single, Lights Out, as I said, She's Creeping's really good. Hook, Line and Sinker I've really enjoyed as well, and Holding Your Heart as well. It's not an absolutely flawless album. There's one or two tracks on here that don't quite go anywhere, but throughout the entire album there's a little bit of a 70s rock vibe, almost one or two moments of a bit of a Led Zeppelin touch to the sound as well. So all in all, yeah, it's an album well worthy of your time. If you're worried that they won't be able to match that first album, they definitely have. This is definitely as worthy of your time as that first album and if you've never heard Royal Blood, go check them out. Go check out the first album and this album. So Royal Blood, How Did We Get So Dark? 4 out of 5 from me. So there you have it. That is what I thought of the brand new album by Royal Blood called How Did We Get So Dark? I almost got the title of it then. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. I've got more videos coming. I'm sorry that I've only been about 1 or 2 per week, but been busy trying to find a job and everything. Still haven't found one, but there we go. Also had my birthday last weekend, so that kind of took up a little bit of time. But I've got more reviews coming. Feel free also to check out my Patreon. If you do become a patron, it'd be very much appreciated, because it means I can obviously improve my recording equipment and my sound equipment, and hopefully be able to start making more videos for you guys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I turn to face it.